Well guys, got a bit of a video for you. Well, this project is, I guess, a project 2 years in the making. I'll put the link in the description from the original video when I originally brought this potential project home. I believe it was in May of 2011. Of course, since then, they've been locked up in pretty much darkness inside the garage or shed here, whatever you want to call her, for the last couple of years. Now it's time to shed light on the project. So of course, I'll start by opening the door. And then we can get a better look at him. Now, of course, you've heard me 2 or 3 times refer to the project, probably over and over again. You've seen other videos about collecting parts for it and things like that. So, of course, enough with the suspense. The project in question, of course, is the gas engines in the mobility scooters. Now, due to an upcoming project, I need to roll both of these scooters out of this work area so I can do an upcoming project. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, the place I wanted to put them, I'm not able to get at or get use of right at the moment. So, of course, I'm going to have to store them just over here in the corner of the driveway, kind of in an area here. As you see, I've got snow cleared away. Should be just barely big enough to get them in. So of course, there are several videos on the YouTube of redneck lawn chair projects, you know, mobility scooter with like a motorcycle engine and stuff like that. Well, with these projects here, I wanted to put a, I believe it's a 6.5 horse or so power fist engine in it. I pretty much have steel to work with, as well as the centrifugal clutches to work with the project. I needed to buy a chain, probably end up building a rear, you know, axle or rear end for it, and kind of pretty much going from there. But we'll start by rolling the red one outside, and then we can, you know, clear a little spot and roll the big black one out as well. Well guys, there you go. They are seeing the light of day for the first time in pretty much 2 years. Now, of course, this is by no means the end of this project. This is by no means, you know, admission of defeat or giving up, or even admitting the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing by far. But at the same time, it's just I need space in the garage or workshop, whatever you want to call her, for an upcoming project, and unfortunately I have to store these outside, which I didn't really want to do. Now, when I first brought them home, they sat in the garage for a bit, and I got looking at them thinking, especially the red one here, because it was completely clean underneath. Didn't have any dirt or splashings or nothing from even being driven outside. The tires looked next to new. You know, the scooter itself, it wasn't even dusty, it was clean. So I figured, well, what's the chances that there is just a minor electrical issue in the ignition? So I tried to diagnose it. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to electrical components, it's pretty much far from my expertise. I have no idea what I'm doing by far. There used to be a third scooter with these two, a little 3-wheeled blue one, as you probably will see if you watch the video that's in the link. It was sold to somebody, and from my understanding, I think he got it running. I'm not sure what he had to do. He probably just had to bypass a couple of these safety features, of course, which is probably what's wrong with these ones, or possibly change out, you know, the motor or something like that. I might end up tearing apart the motor and seeing if I can put direct power to the motor, you know, and seeing if it is something as simple as that, where you just got to hook up a kill switch or a toggle switch or a momentary switch or something and have direct power as long as your thumb's on the switch. I might end up doing something like that, you know, especially to the red one anyway. The black one, on the other hand, a little more beefier of a frame. It has you know, bigger, beefier suspension, as well as you know, if you see the video, the original video, you'll see the undercarriage of them, kind of doing a comparison. And of course the black one's a little further gone from usable too, so it's more of a potential donor, if you will, for a complete gutting. But like I showed you there with the motor and everything, I think I can make it work. I'm not sure. Comes a second thought process was, I'm not sure why I want to build something like this. I'm not sure what I'll get out of building something like this, but I think it would be fun to just have it as a project, something you did, something you created. And then possibly in the future, maybe I'll build one from scratch, you know, starting with raw steel and making your own steering assembly and frame assemblies and stuff like that. Kind of depends on, you know, how the future goes, what the future holds, and you know, potential projects that come down the line. And I looked online to see if I can find a PDF file on the wiring of the little whatever it is there. I think it's a 325 Rascal, and I think, I have no idea even how old it is, even where to find a model number or serial number on it in terms of age. You know, to find a PDF file for a manual for the wiring, but I couldn't find anything, you know, plus I really didn't research it too much either, because yeah, I just pretty much rolled them in the corner of the shop here, and that's where they kind of sat. You know, in this time I've done other projects, rebuilt a trailer or two, and these things have just kind of sat here. But I'm not ready yet to toss them. Like I said, I've had them for 2 years, and they're not going anywhere quite as of right yet. Maybe maybe this summer we'll end up doing something with one of them, and if not, then possibly over winter, if I can get a source of heat, maybe we'll have a project over winter on one of these. Of course, not going to be able to test ride it until spring, or maybe if the snow is not too deep, we can do some snow riding. But guys, I was just thinking of a title of this video. I possibly might name her something like Project Sees Daylight for the first time in 2 years or something. But guys, if you have any comments on these two scooters, any tips or tricks or anything, anybody who's done projects like these before, even someone who knows about the wiring on the Rascal, because it's sort of too nice to wreck, but at the same time, if it costs too much to fix, it's not really worth it, you know. But you know, I thank you guys for watching this video, and click the link in the description to check out the previous video from when I brought these things home, like I said, 2 years ago. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.